Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got this big rectangle ABCD along with these two identical green rectangles, as you can see in this given diagram, such that this AC is the diagonal of this big rectangle ABCD. And moreover, this side length of this green rectangle is lowercase a, and likewise the side length of this identical green rectangle is lowercase a as well, while the other side length of this green rectangle is lowercase b, and the other side length of this identical green rectangle is lowercase b as well. And now our task is to calculate the area of this purple shaded region, this area and this area combined. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. Before we proceed any further, let me go over the basic concepts. And let's focus on this rectangle. And now let's assume the area of this rectangle is 2 times uppercase A. And here we have drawn this diagonal of this rectangle. Then this diagonal is going to divide the area of this rectangle into 2 equal parts, this area and this area. If the total area of this rectangle is 2 times A, then the area of this triangle is going to be A. And likewise, the area of this other triangle is A as well. And likewise, if we draw the diagonal the other way around, then the area of this triangle is going to be A. And the area of this other triangle is going to be A as well. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this green rectangle. If this side length of this green rectangle is lowercase a, then this side length is going to be lowercase a as well. And likewise for this green rectangle, if this side length of this rectangle is lowercase a, then this side length is going to be lowercase a as well. And now let's recall the area of rectangle formula. Area equals to length times width. And now we are going to find the area of this green rectangle. We know its dimensions are lowercase a and lowercase b. So therefore, green rectangle area is going to become a times b. And I'm going to label this one as our equation number 1. So thus the area of this green rectangle turns out to be a times b. And likewise, the area of this rectangle is a times b as well. And here's our next step. Let's focus on these 2 right triangles. This right triangle CEP and this other right triangle FGP. And now we can see that the right triangle CEP and the other triangle FGP are our congruent triangles according to angle side angle congruency theorem. And here we can see that these angles, this angle and this angle, they are our vertical angles. This angle is 90 degrees. Likewise, this angle is 90 degrees as well. And furthermore, this side length is lowercase a. And this side length of this other triangle is lowercase a as well. And since both of these triangles are congruent, so therefore the area of this triangle is going to be equal to the area of this triangle. Let's assume the area of this triangle is x, then the area of this triangle is going to be x as well. And since we are interested in calculating the area of this purple shaded region, and this triangle area is same as this triangle, so therefore we conclude that the purple shaded area is going to be equal to the half of this big rectangle ABCD area. And I'm going to label this one as our equation number 2. And now let's focus once again on this green rectangle. We know the area of this green rectangle is A times B. And moreover, we know that this AF is the diagonal of this green rectangle. So therefore, the area of this triangle AFG is going to be half of this area. So the area of this triangle is going to be A times B divided by 2. So thus we can write the area of this triangle AFG as A times B divided by 2. And I'm going to label this one as our equation number 3. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this trapezoid FBCP. I'm going to label the area of this trapezoid as Y. And then we can see the area of this quadrilateral FBCG is going to be X plus Y. And here we put down the area of this quadrilateral FBCG as X plus Y for over here the left hand side. And likewise the area of this green shaded rectangle is going to be X plus Y as well. And here we put down this green shaded rectangle area as X plus Y on the right hand side as well. And since we got X plus Y on this side and X plus Y on this side as well, so no wonder the area of this quadrilateral FBCG is going to be equal to the area of this green rectangle. And from equation 1 we can see the area of this green rectangle is A times B. So therefore I am going to replace this green rectangle area by A times B over here. So therefore the area of this quadrilateral FBCG turns out to be equal to A times B. And I'm going to label this one as our equation number 4. And here's our next step. Let's focus on this right triangle ABC, as you can see over here. And this triangle ABC area is same as the half of this big rectangle ABCD area. And we can see this area is going to be equal to this triangle AFG area, this triangle AFG area, plus the area of the quadrilateral FBCG. We are talking about this quadrilateral FBCG area. And from equation 3, we know the area of this triangle AFG is A times B divided by 2. And the area of this quadrilateral FBCG is A times B from this equation 4. So therefore I'm going to substitute this area by A times B over here, as you can see in this next step. And if we add both of them, that is going to give us 3 times AB divided by 2. So thus the half of this big rectangle ABCD area turns out to be 3 times AB divided by 2. And now let's focus on this equation 2. And here I have copied down equation 2 over here. And now let's focus on the right hand side, the half of the big rectangle ABCD area. We already figured out as 3 times AB divided by 2. So I'm going to substitute 3 times AB divided by 2 over here. So thus our purple shaded area turns out to be 3 times AB divided by 2. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, the area of this purple shaded region turns out to be 3 times AB divided by 2 square units. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.